Hey guys, let's continue the Shadow of War walkthrough. Last time we did the Witch King's Vision. This time we're going to go through Nurnen and get all the Ithildin, Gondorian artifacts, Hydir towers, and Shelob memories. And maybe show a couple of cool things along the way. So let's do this. Now in every region there are 3 Hydir towers. Getting all 3 unlocks a skill point, so that's an easy way to get a skill point. And collecting all the other things gets a skill point each as well. Let's turn the red to blue. Let's turn it blue. Let's turn it blue. I still want Stephen Colbert to tell me what he says to turn that to blue. Or actually, if any of you know, leave a comment. Get a prize. Alright, I'm going to actually skip ahead to where each one of these are. You don't have to see me travel to all of them, but we'll show all the good stuff, all these videos.
Not every author seeks to inspire. Some seek to instruct. So it is with Contrivances of Carpentry by Pelwyn of Lossarnoch. I spent many an hour tracing the wondrous diagrams within this tome. Instructions for building everything from hobby horses to windmills to catapults. I wonder sometimes who taught more apprentice carpenters, Pelwyn or his book.
Definitely the book.
As a lad, I was always fascinated by woodwork. Turning boards into furniture, a home.
Talion the craftsman. That I'd have liked to see.
Yeah, the next mission we're going to build a table.
I believe this statue depicts Galadriel, an elf queen from a legendary forest beyond Gondor.
Galadriel.
I found scant reference to her in our books, but I know her name means tree maiden, and she's said to have hair of gold and silver. She was an elven monarch of the First Age. What wonders she must have seen when the world was so young.
She's still around, go find her.
Did you know Galadriel?
Know her. She is an aunt of sorts. Suffice it to say, we did not always see eye to eye.
No kidding. It's a beautiful area.
Numenor was an island in the Sundering Seas to the west, the greatest realm of men before it sank beneath the waves.
Kind of like Atlantis.
Few survived that calamity, mostly pioneers keen to settle what we now call Middle-earth. We Gondorians have often sought inspiration in what we know of Numenor, and many a young soldier would come to touch the brow of this helmet, wondering what great battles in far-off lands its owner must have seen.
A helmet of Numenor. Adequate craftsmanship, given the materials available.
That is the closest you've come to respecting a fellow craftsman.
Okay, let's get this second Hydir tower. Turning it blue.
Edragitha.
Edragitha.
The ability to scry, to see beyond the limit of ordinary vision, has always fascinated us. Those who claim to scry say pools of still water held in an antique bowl can foresee Mordor's many dangers, or reveal a glimpse of fair Gondor itself. But the bowl lacks the range or clarity of the Palantir, and I wonder whether it shows us anything beyond what we might wish to be true.
They did scrying in the Aragon movies, too, or the books.
Could the elves scry with such a bowl?
Yes, and doing so was safer than using a Palantir, because the visions travel in only one direction.
Naive. Yeah, I tried to go through right here, but you can't. So you have to go all the way up and around to the top of this waterfall this way. It's pretty fast with the Caragor, though. It would be if I could climb.
To rule, one must be willing to destroy everything that has come before you. Even the memory of it must be purged. Do not think of what is lost. Think only of what will be. This is the story the Dark Lord tells himself. This is the story that will bring an end to Middle-earth.
Not if some hobbits have anything to say about it.
She learned from Sauron as I did. She survived him as I did.
Then there is wisdom in these words.
Alright, let's find the next one. Actually, I'm going to turn around and unlock the barrows so I could fast travel back here when we get all the Ithildin pieces to get the Bright Lord's whatever gear that they're going to give us for this one.
Some see rings like this as mere adornment, decoration for one's finger. Yet this ring marks its wearer as a Lord of Gondor, the line of Hamassir. Its filigrees form a seal that marks correspondence as surely as a signature. This ring may be all that's left of Hamassir's line. I know they perished when Minas Ithil fell. When a ring has symbolic significance, it is far more powerful than ordinary jewelry.
The Hamassir family. I knew them. A long time ago.
I doubt they have any further use for it.
Alright, on my way to that Gondorian artifact, I stumbled upon this Shelob memory we haven't uncovered yet, but you can pick them up if you know where to go.
I spoke to him once of the beauty of Nurn, the splendor of its hills, its forests. He seemed to shudder. Sauron looked upon the world as chaos, an imperfection that he would set right. His rings were perfect. The world was not.
I think it's pretty cool how you have to line this up to get the part of the video.
The only imperfection in Nurn is its orcs.
Sauron's notion of perfection is a low, mean thing.
This ore comes from a longboat that washed ashore in the Bay of Belfalis, and it surely passed through many a corsair's hands before finding its way inland, where I espied it atop a merchant's cart years ago. I've often wondered about the hands that rowed it to sea. Were they the calloused hands of a slave, or those of a dashing corsair of Umbar? I suppose I'll never know.
What use has an oar away from its boat, and so far from the sea?
To remind people that Middle-earth exists beyond the bounds of Mordor.
Might as well take out this monument on our way over to get these artifacts. Oh my goodness. Double Shadow Strike. Thought I'd show a little bit of this stronghold as well. They really made these cool with a lot of detail, a lot of buildings. A lot going on in these, I like them.
Gondor's roots are literal ones, for our realm is intertwined with the White Tree, our greatest symbol and inspiration. Isildur himself gave our people the sapling that would grow into the White Tree, and it survived attacks from Sauron, plagues, and multiple transplants as Gondor's borders shifted in war. Today, the White Tree stands in our capital, Minas Tirith, though it will not blossom again until the king returns, as my father once said.
I wonder when that'll happen.
Didn't see the White Tree, the symbol of Gondor.
Your nation will need more than symbols to inspire it soon enough.
Ease up.
Themselves to be tamers of beasts.
Their beasts won't stop us from taking their fortress.
My first drill instructor told me, trust in your training, not your armor. Even a finely wrought plate can buckle under a hard enough blow, but a skilled warrior can evade that blow so it never lands in the first place. Now Minas Ithil has buckled under. Some blows are impossible to evade, so we do the next best thing. Stand back up again, wounded as we are.
Come back here, worm.
This armor is intended to be ceremonial, yet it seems sturdy enough.
As it should be. Gondor has little need for ceremony of late.
League.
League.
Avenno Hanyon Lean.
Okay, that's the third one. Should get a skill point here. Seriously, went back to that castle. Remind me next time to get all the high deer towers before going to the castle. I always have to go back.
Othrim.
Alright, let's use the skill point. Let's see what are we going to use it on. I think there's one. Let's see. Oh yeah, this one. You can shadow mount unbroken Caragors. That'd be nice. Yeah, let's do that one.
The old gods abandoned us and the music of the world was thrown into disarray. He saw it as his mission to set it right. One dark lord correcting the mistakes of another. The future is filled with them. Each one determined to save the world from itself. To purge the chaos. To rule all.
After Morgoth came Sauron, and after Sauron...
After Sauron will come peace.
I don't think that's what Celebrimbor thinks. Okay, we've unlocked another skill point. Let's see, what do we want to use it on? Got all the base skills, now we're just doing these upgrades. Oh yeah, this is the one right here. Skills that require might no longer fully deplete might. So it just goes down to half or whatever. That'll be good. No, don't mind me.
Minas Ithil's bookshelves cannot compare to the great libraries of Minas Tirith, but they're still the biggest collection of knowledge for miles in any direction. As a girl, I thrilled at the wisdom gathered here. Everything from histories to poetry to cookbooks from a bygone age. This one, Tales of Farthest Umbar, was a childhood favorite. Stories of daring from pirates of old. Real corsairs are far less noble than these tales make them out to be, I'm sure. But they can't be as cruel as the orcs.
Oh, did you see my Caragor take that guy out?
When I became a ranger, I thought I'd see the entire world.
It is much the same everywhere. The ambitious striving against the dull.
Become a ranger, see the world. Look at that leap. Yeah, I'm just trying to get to this Ithildin. And this is like a crazy orc infestation here. Just handle these guys. Oh, that door just keeps on opening. Is there no end to this? There may be like a standard bearer up top that I can't see that's attracting more, but I don't know. Alright, well, let me just get this Ithildin and get out of here.
Gareth.
Alright, that's all the Ithildin. Now we can head on over to the barrows and get the Bright Lord's armor. And get this other stuff first, though. Yes, the monument.
Yes, I heard.
Alright, picked up some gems. I'm going to forge these into higher quality gems. See how far we can get. I'm trying to focus on these wealth gems so I can get XP up, get my level up more quickly. As you can see right now, I'm at 25% extra XP. Not really using these health gems, but I'm going to keep forging them just because I have nothing else to do with them. See how far I can get. Oh wow, this is the first perfect one I've done so far. Got a little trophy for it.
We Gondorians are a seafaring people. Though our ships ply the coastlines and rivers, rarely venturing into the open sea. Yet it was not always so. Our ancestors, the Numenorians, and their elven allies sailed to other lands in ships like this model. Sailors even claim it's possible to sail so far into the ocean that land is too distant to see in any direction. Hard to imagine. So I suppose I'll have to see it for myself someday.
Sounds pretty easy, just sail for a day.
Did the elves truly sail in vessels such as these?
In the First Age, this would count among the most ordinary ships in our fleet.
Bragging. Alright, I think this is the last artifact. Oh, you better believe I'm faster than the eye.
Those who live in Gondor's lowlands could easily forget how close to Mordor Minas Ithil was. Few of Gondor's people devote more than a moment's thought to its borders, or what lies beyond. For them, the threat of Mordor is distant indeed.
I've never seen a map of Gondor so detailed.
Yet look at how little your people know of other lands.
Yeah, so it's kind of a grind to get all those things, but it's a good way to get skill points and XP and get some gems while you're out and about. So we've done it. Now we're going back to Ithildin Door. Let's match up these words and go get some Bright Lord gear. There we go. Takes me a second, but you can get it by reading the poem and doing some trial and error. I love how he reads his own poem too.
Let our foes fortify with iron and stone. Let them summon scabrous serpents, feral beasts. It will avail them naught. Across the ages, none have an army that wields such weapons. Such woe, such doom against the dark benighted hordes who dare claim dominion over a Mordor soon bright.
Alright, so we got the Bright Lord's bow. Let's check it out and see what kind of stuff it is. Yeah, it's not even more powerful than the one I have, so I'm just going to stick with the one I have. It does do more arrows though. I haven't been through my gear in a while, so I'm going to go through and upgrade and sell off the rest basically. Some more stealth. Alright, the ring. Yeah, I gotta upgrade this. This should allow me to do more stealth kill chains and shadow strike chains. That'll be cool. Upgrade the dagger. Alright, let's use the skill point as well. Alright, Elven Light upgrade. You can either do freeze, poison, or flame. I'm gonna go with flame. That'll be sweet. Alright, it was a grind mission, but we got through it, and let's do more of the main missions in the next video.